Ooh, this one's gonna be a doozy. Today we're looking at Transformers Decepticon Dreadwing. Oh, this thing. What can I say about this thing? It's really just, well, let's break down to it. It's another Jet Transformer award. First of all, it does hide the components moderately well. I mean, you can still somewhat guess what these are going to turn into, but I give it props for that. The jet mode is passable, looks decent. Okay. The gimmick is that there's missiles coming out of the thrusters that actually look like fire. So, okay. I'm an Air Force brat. You're kind of hitting all the nice sweet spot, the little sweet spots for me. The little camo. Okay, cool. Oh, you have an action feature. What's this action feature? Oh, you can split these apart? Uh-oh, there we go. Yeah, you have to actually... It's one of those where you have to actually push it down. Because it has that little lip there. Oh, not on that one. On this one right here. My bad. And then you can pull it apart. Ooh, a nice little, like, what, a hovercraft mode? A little VTOL mode, so it can actually, like, vertically take off, which actually do exist, guys. Those things are actually pretty flippin' awesome. That's actually kind of nifty, you know, to have a hidden VTOL feature like that. And of course, you can press it together, and it goes away. And that is his gimmick for the toy, kind of like how Swindle had the stomach cannon. But the thing is that once you engage it, that's actually part of the transformation, and that's where we start kind of going downhill for this toy. Gotta flip him around. Push those down. Push these forward. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, like, this popping up late, kind of, yeah, I'm sorry for this going up late, guys. Sunday was WrestleMania for me, and, woo! That was a show. I mean, Hardy's coming back. Flipping Undertaker retiring. It was my second WrestleMania that I looked forward to, because I only started watching wrestling since, like, what, 2015? And I can say it was a lot better. It was a lot better than last year's. Shoot. And, yeah, when the Hardys came back, I flipped out, like, no joke. Like, I was screaming. I think the whole house, we were having a viewing party, and the whole house was screaming. Saving my thoughts for the final part, because this guy really is weird to transform. Uh-oh, come on. Don't do this to me now, bro. Not in the middle of the transformation. No, bro. Please, no, bro. Yeah. And we are... Boop. Done. Okay. Oh, wait. Push these up for a little bit of flair. Woo! And there is Dreadwing in all his jank glory. And, oh. Like, make pseudo hands. Now, Dreadwing just like a good chunk of characters in the rest of the series, does pop up in the actual, he does pop up in the actual comic books. But the comic books actually have a weird take on him, where there's Dreadwing, but then there's actual drones. The drones are exactly identical to him, but they follow a... Oh, excuse me, it's late. They follow a, not a drone, not a, what is it, I don't know what to call it. But basically, they're all mindless, and they all follow his lead, so they only follow him what he says. So if he tells them to attack, they're going to attack without stopping, without even the other guys, even if the person's attacking them says to stop, they're going to keep going. So if he tells them to attack Megatron, they're going to attack Megatron without a doubt. Anyway, oh yeah, he dies. It's just to show you how much I care about this thing, because this thing in general is, he's one of those where we have figures that don't photograph well, that don't take video well, but once you get them in hand, they're really awesome. This one is kind of the opposite. He takes okay pictures. So sorry again. He takes okay pictures. I mean, he don't buy him. Just straight up, just stay away from this guy. Even when he's part of a lot, you're gonna transform him once, put it on the shelf, and never look at him again. I've had more than enough time. I've had more than enough time to actually sit here and mess with this thing, and no amount of playing with it has yet to curve my actual enthusiasm for this line. If it wasn't, I'm just glad that the only repaint of him. There's only one repaint of him. I'm glad that they realized what they had in our hands and did not make any more of it. Now let's go ahead and get this out of the way so I can stop talking about this guy, because this guy doesn't deserve any praise, except for to be praised to be thrown into the dumpster. Missiles still work, and they're actually kind of strong, but they're on a here trigger, where you can say, oh, you can keep him in there when you transform him. Yeah, but the minute you bump his hand, they're gonna go fire it off. And not to mention, look at this. Someone skipped leg day a lot. Oh yeah, and I bought some of the movie best line from Takara from Japan, and I bought the Soundwave, and the Soundwave is just flipping awesome. And he deals with the same thing as this, where he does these itty bitty skinny little legs and humongous arms. Oh, and don't let the wings fool you. If we pull these down, look at these arms. What is this? There's a lot of visual trickery going on here where, oh, thanks to the wings, you think his arms bulks out. No. Lean them down and look at this. Look at that. And yes, he does suffer from balancing issues because those are his feet. What the heck? This has to be another, this to me seems like another case of, they went, ooh, let's make a jet do this. Okay, well, how are we going to design a figure around it? Oh, crap. The whole room just goes silent, and then they have to figure out how to design around the gimmick. I don't know what to call this, but it's a joint. It has a elbow joint that goes that way, a ball joint for the shoulder. His head's on a swivel ball joint thing. His leg can barely move back. He has a knee joint, and he can do this. The one thing I do get, I will give this figure a couple points of credit. One, with the wings, the silhouette doesn't look half bad from the waist up, and two, he has no backpack whatsoever. And like I said, to give that credit, that deserves credit. That really does, to have a jet transformer that has little to no backpack. But then again, most jet transformers are the other way around, where the jet mode has all the kibble. Ugh. I'm just gonna stop talking about this figure, guys. I know I keep on getting this recommendation, but this one in really in particular is stay away. If someone throws it into as part of a deal for a lot, that's pretty much the only way to accept this guy is as a gift. There's no way I'm liking this guy whatsoever. And the only reason why I'm going to hunt down the repaint is to complete the line. Yeah, not a joke. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little rant on this guy. Oh, prepare for a repeat when we eventually get down to his repaint. But you guys take care and have a good night.